another Ghost Recon Breakpoint video, and I am sick. So this weekend we're only going to be doing the weapon review unless I manage to actually, feel better. So no 2 videos this weekend, just the one. I may do a supercut of some gameplay or something, but more likely it's just going to be the weapon review. And today we are reviewing the M82 Sniper Rifle as part of my continuing series of Sniper Rifle reviews. Now, as you can see, nothing special in this one that's going to affect anything. And equipment-wise, there's really not a whole lot you can equip here. Scope and suppressor, that's it. So, once that drone flies past, because I am not even going to try to mess with it right now while I'm doing range testing. But that is what we're starting out with. Like other rifle reviews, we'll do range testing, sound detection range for suppressed and unsuppressed, and damage. Now, we already know basically the damage and range, but we're doing this each as one-shot videos for people who are interested in just the specific rifle. And of course, when we're all done, we'll throw up the comparison chart of damage and range for all of the sniper rifles. So let's get started here. This is 500 meters with the M82. Actually, I'm going to fire off another round. There we go. Recoil on this thing is just ridiculous. So, yeah, there it is. Not great, not horrible. It's about what you expect. Range stat does not lie with the M82. It's actually practical. Range-wise, it's just, run-of-the-mill sniper rifle. So, let's move on to detection range. And so I need to pick a target here to test detection on. Not those guys, because they're wandering. This spot actually doesn't have a whole lot going on here, which is weird because normally there's usually a good collection of bad guys in this area that I can sneak up on. Over here. No. See, those are all walking. So that's just not going to work. So, we got these guys over here at the motorcycle, I guess. That's less than ideal because it's by the road, but we'll make it work. So, let's see. Unless we've got, hang on, let's see what we got over here. Oh, wait, here we go. There we go, perfect. That's where we'll test. How far away are they? They're 145. We're going to test unsuppressed first, so we're going to get out at our standard at 210 meters. Yeah, there we go. Take off the suppressor and fire. No detection. Okay, we're going to get up here to, 205, 205. Make sure, yep, we're good. No detection. 204. No detection. 203. No detection. 202. Detection. Okay, so unsuppressed is if you are 203 meters or more, you're fine. So let's throw on suppressor here and get to work. up here. Maybe wondering why I'm carrying an LMG instead of my usual G28. That's because I am gear score grinding, and basically you gotta take the best you can get when you get it. Because I want to get my gear score up to about 250. I don't really care too much if I get 252.
Imagine being as rich and powerful as Skell is. Only thing that much money does is attract the wrong folks. I don't
Okay.
envy him.
We're gonna back up just a hair here. 207. Okay, so now fire out here. Nothing. 207. Okay, we're going ahead and go up, or not 207. Go ahead and creep up here to 25. Okay. 25 meters fine. 4 meters fine. 3 meters fine.
Let's go. Should just give up and turn them.
Let's go ahead and do 21. Okay, that got detected.
It's weird. I'm gonna check that out. Sure, I'll go with you.
So it's probably 22, 23.
Yeah, so much for that little adventure.
Alright, good. Let him go back.
I wish I could have gotten my hands on all the stuff in Skellsville. I don't buy any of it. It's the ghosts. They're behind all this.
Okay, so let's get up to 22 here. Okay, there we go. Alright.
We're under attack!
Alright, so 22 meters. 23.
Where are they?
Roger. Alright, stay alert, everyone.
Alright.
Bonus to whoever the bastard!
There we go. Okay, so now we're moving on to damage tests. So we're gonna go back to the bivouac at Dead Horse Swamp. And we already know the results, but this is just to confirm here. Make sure. Alright, let's deploy my bivouac and get myself my vehicle. Those of you who are new to my damage testing, I always test on the Landscape Mark II. Suppressed. Just to be consistent. Suppression, at least on sniper rifles, gives us an extra bit of room to play as far as determining damage, because as you know, suppressors reduce your damage, at least on sniper rifles and DMRs. And those of you who are also new to my videos know that I occasionally get those freeze-ups for no apparent reason. So there's 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, 5 shots, and then this one should be the kill shot. Yep. There we go. So 6 shots. Now, on to the summary and comparison. What does all this mean? Well, like I always say, ultimately it's up to your taste. But if we're talking numbers here, detection range of the HDI, which is comparable in damage, is 203 meters or greater if you're unsuppressed, and 25 if you're suppressed. Suppressed is slightly better with the M82 at 23 meters. So, but really you're not going to be, that's not a huge difference there, and realistically at that range you should probably be using your pistol if you're worried about being detected. Now if we compare it to the TAC 50, it's actually 205 meters unsuppressed, but 25 meters suppressed. So that's a little bit different. It's a little unique. And of course, the TAC 50 takes 8 shots, but the versatility is greater with the TAC 50, in my opinion. Its recoil is much more manageable. Its rate of fire isn't bad for a sniper rifle. And its range is the best out of all the sniper rifles. Really, and especially because of its ability to have attachments. Once the bipod works, the TAC 50 is just going to be even better. But the M82 does have that high damage rating if you're going after things like behemoths and whatnot, and you don't have the HDI, or you don't like the HDI and you prefer the M82, go for the M82. It's a good comparison. They're pretty much in the same class, just different recoil profiles and slightly different detection, handling, and things like that. It's really not a huge difference enough to make a big deal, except for the recoil. If you don't like the recoil of the M82, then go with the HDI. That's what I do. Anytime I'm taking a behemoth, I take an HDI with me. So what? Yeah, there's really not a whole lot that sets the M82 apart from the HDI and even the TAC 50, aside from damage, and so ultimately, the weakest point of the M82 is its lack of attachments. I believe you can equip a bipod on the HDI as well, so let's double check that here. Oh, well, that's only a 237, so I can get better than that. So let's grab an HDI. I'll waste some money. There it is. Nice, that's actually pretty sweet stats. Damage to drones and... oh, wait. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yes, it can equip a bipod. So once bipods are in game, you're going to be better off going with the HDI over the M82. I mean, once bipods work in game. Now, it could actually, the other stats could be affected, so in that case, you know, the reduced sway and the reduce in recoil is a nice bonus that you won't get on the M82. But we know the range stat does not work yet, so just keep that in mind. Hopefully in the next patch they will have that fixed. I reported quite a while ago with my full analysis on it. And so anyways, yeah. So I forgot to note that during part of while I was talking, I had the comparison chart up. So you were looking at that earlier. This tells you I'm sick, and I apologize for the drone of my voice. But next rifle we are going to be reviewing is another one of my favorites. Not one that I use a lot, but I love the rifle itself. And that is the the Recon A1. It's a fantastic rifle. And in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and buy one just so I can show it off a little bit. It's a beautifully designed rifle with better range and reload rate and the like. So its recoil is better as well. And you can do things like equip a rangefinder. Now, ideally, you'd have an MAWL, but the game doesn't let you put that on. But its range is fantastic, especially once the bipod works. This is going to be a fantastic anti-personnel rifle if you're not a fan of the Tech 50. But enough talking about that. We'll review that next week. Which I hope to catch up on some videos. I may actually do all of the sniper rifle reviews next week because of the Thanksgiving holiday. I'll have some time, hopefully, to crank out the rest of the sniper rifle reviews, and then we will work on DMR. So, all right, Ghosts, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, everything else you can to support this video. Let me know what stuff you want to see in game, and I will be more than happy to do a video of it. Excuse me. Don't forget to check out my website, classicwfl.com. Support my art, music, photography, t-shirts for sale. I do plan on designing some new shirts here in the future. Not necessarily gaming related, but I am an artist by trade, among programmer and everything else. So just keep an eye out if you're interested in unique fashion, I guess you could say. But alright, guys, I'm going to try and play for a little bit before I go back to bed. So you go stay frosty, and maybe, if you're lucky, you'll see me in Erewhon.